current dispensation, we did away with a lot of things. The renewal process this time around, most businesses got their renewal business license within 48 hours or less, because they didn't have to give us anything. We wasn't checking for NID, don't tell them I say that. We weren't checking for environmental, if they were in our system, and depending on what the turnover was, that was the driving force, and that's going to continue. So we are making it easier. They don't have to come to us for anything. A matter of fact, we're telling them don't come. Go online. If you have a problem, use our call center.
Yeah. And of course, that assumes that most people are computer literate and accessing.
Cell phone. Every behavior can WhatsApp. If you put WhatsApp, you can use your phone. JC Penny, you can use your phone with DIR. And if, what my daughter say, peradventure, you're not tech savvy, like the same thing you do when you go get your US visa, you hire somebody to do it. There are umpteen small businesses now in the business of helping people get their business license. You gotta pay $125 or $150, but that is the cost of doing business. If you are a businessman or woman, the same way you pay your life, or you think there are some costs that you're going to have to deal with because you are a business person. All right, so engage one of the small business people to help you with your VAT filing or business license.
My experience is a tiny one, which in mutuals we experience sometimes a lot. I have this claim I put in, right? I put in my payment, we call it payment service, it's with yours. Today when I file, my TCC is valid. In the course of the processing of certificates, the TCC expires. Now what's important? And that our policy is, you put it in, before the date it expires, you're okay. But what is in my revenue policy?
Okay, so the TCC is good for 6 months if you are compliant. 6 months, you can't pay them in 6 months. But if you can't pay them in 6 months, they need another TCC. You gotta get that next TCC. So a TCC is now good for 6 months if the taxpayer is compliant when they apply for the TCC. Only way they get it for 30 days if they are paying these fees.
I agree. My question is, his deadline, the 6 months ends today.
It expires.
I expires 2 days, and I apply 2 days before the 6 months expires. At that point, technically, it's still good. But in 2 days, the 6 months expired. But I already have it in the system. 2 days before my 6 months expired.
But when you are processing the payment, okay, you submit the payment certificate, and that person would have submitted, would have attached the TCC. At the time they attached the TCC, it was valid.
Right.
Let's say the TCC only had 2 days,
right.
And by the time it get to Joan, Miss Darling ain't there, but by the time it then get to accounts, right? It could take, let's say it could take accounts another 6 weeks to process that payment, and the TCC expire. Well, accounts is gonna call the contractor and say, hey, can you give me an updated TCC? That contractor would go online. As a matter of fact, the contractor, being a sensible contractor, would realize when that TCC expired, and he know he want that payment, he would go online and apply for that renewal, and by the time he's going to get it. You have to put some onus on the business person to do, because they know the process.
Raquel?
Yes, you kind of answered the question. I know sometimes we get the TCCs in, and there has been a question as to who would be TIN and who would be VAT registered. And I think on the VAT registered you have an embossed seal.
Yeah, so the certificates are different. There's a watermark in the VAT certificate of the VAT Bahamas logo. And the TIN only certificate has a coat of arms as a watermark in the certificate.
So sometimes they come with a copy.
Yes.
And that emboss is not there.
So you need to tell them, go get it. You need to see.
That's the challenge.
Yes.
Sometimes, so I don't know if there's another format that we would be able to identify? I know someone has said
See-
before, Form A.
No.
You see, but you could still refer to the website on the registration listing.
Right.
But
That's
when
what
we
it's
when we approve them for the registration, they receive the certificate. It's still in their email if they haven't deleted it. So they can just go back and print. There's no need for them to keep copying of a copy, copying of a copy. Right? So the certificate is emailed, so you are always able to print a fresh copy of your registration certificate at any point in time. But like I said, the status tends to change, right? So for security, to be on the safe side, check our website for the listing.
But just to add to it, there's two ways. Like she said, the website, but we can also share with you.
Yeah.
You can use it from a scan device, and because the auctioneers in the United States, when they're verifying, they can scan the barcode, and you will get the information to say if they're 10 or 5. So that's what we have. What we will share
That's
that
coming.
internally with you.
Okay.
You hear?
Actually, yeah.
And then I think I saw, Mr. Offer, you good?
Yeah.
So we'll try maybe one other question after the here, but we need to wrap up, all right?
Yes. I'm very happy with the QR code that you put on the business license and the TCC, because that's been very helpful, because I've had things passed down before, like I've had fake business license, doctored business license and stuff come across. Now, just one thing though, there might
Do
be...
you share that with us?
Pardon?
When you have the, what do you do when the person's talked to?
No. Protocol is you send it through to the PS for them to make a decision whether or not they're going to call the police. But yes, I've had that. We've even had to terminate a contractor based on that they submitted that. And I've also had other people who have submitted, and let's just say friends in high places. Anyways, but when it comes to the thing, I think a couple like last month there was a slight problem with the renewal. I think it was like either end of March or something. When I scanned the QR code, even though the person had got issued a tax compliance certificate and it was within the date and everything, it would, when you scanned it, it kept on saying this person is not a valid. This is not a valid TCC. And so it turned out there was something wrong going on with the system. It wasn't the person who they had paid, they had everything compliant, because we tried it with people who we knew were compliant, and they were like, oh, there's something going on with the system. And so sometimes, like when that happens, it would be great if there was some sort of communication, like, hey, like internal communication, that, to just give us a couple of moments or days, because we nearly reported that man to the police.
But you don't have one of our handheld devices.
You have, this is a QR code. How many?
But in cases like that,
No, I've been scanning for the past from since your started. I've been scanning it to use to verify persons, because it was working, trust me. It
But
was
like that, just give us a ringy thing. And what we're gonna do is give you our contacts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like the fact that we are here today and we are building this relationship. So when you have issues, we'll be happy to talk to you on the phone. We'll give you our contacts. Just anybody, just ring us up and we'll be happy to work with you.
All right.
Especially if you have any questions like, what's going on here?
All right, last question, Mr.
We'll
Hoffman.
help you out.
Yeah, I'm glad for the contacts. I have a few further questions. I won't take up time. Just to say to everybody that the current payment certificate system is tied into that list. Our current payment certificate is tied into, we know the business license and TIN number of a contractor. We don't put the names of the contractor on our payment certificates. It's a pull-down menu, we pick it. So the name is we are connected already. The program developers liaise with you all, and it's already
And as a piggyback
connected.
off of that, if you look at your payment certificates, you'll see that there's a green, I think it's green, it's a green yes, down by VAT registered.
True or false?
True or false, yeah.
Bad registered, true or false?
True or false. I think it highlights green.
One other thing, just one thing before we close, and this is kind of dark humor. Mr. Fernando made reference to the fact that you will have to pay the taxes even after you're dead. And that's true. And I think that it's worth a while reminding all of your contractors that you come into contact with, avoiding payment of a statutory debt while you're alive will not absolve you of the responsibility when you're dead. No, it will be paid because you have an estate. You have an estate, and that estate is going to be responsible for that statutory debt. But I just thought I'd mention that it might be worthwhile advising your delinquent contractors that one way or the other.
All right, so.
Dead or alive.
That's a whole new spin on that.
Thank you. Mr. Alford, you can come to the vote, thanks.
Before you end, I just have for 1 second, I just want to let everybody know this is on another track now. This isn't VAT, BL, but this is RPT, real property tax. The government has signed a contract that we're very happy about. And so what it will do is we will be reassessing the island of New Providence. Let's say yay! So we've never had a total reassessment of the island or of any of our islands before. And so what we're doing is gathering good property data, right? To make sure that the Department of Inland Revenue has all owners of properties on our system, all properties, all parcels, all types, and that we have good values in our system. It's the first or really the second step in the modernization process of the real property tax system. And so we're going to be coming to every house, every vacant land. Our guys will kind of liaise with, I think, both building permits and Ministry of Works, so we're going to need your help. But don't look at it as a bad thing. It's a very positive thing, because it means that we are going to modernize our real property tax system. So look for us. We'll be knocking on your doors, and we look forward to seeing you when we come to your homes. Thank you.
Well, we want to thank you very, very much. I never thought I'd be asked to say thank you. Especially the tax collectors. So I've not seen a bunch of nicer presenters. Yes. And a nice team as well. So it was well done. And we thank you very much. This has been extremely valuable for us, especially me as a quantity surveyor and of course our engineers who try to pay properly. We really do try to do what is right, and as we heard from Bahia extensively and others. So we want to thank you very much, and we hope that we work well together. We look forward to getting your contact information, because you're getting by tomorrow morning some emails from me. All right. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
All right.